Hey everybody, if you follow me, then you know I am not a super techie guy. I generally gravitate towards crayons, watercolors, art journals, and sewing projects. Well, today I am jumping into something that is going to take me out of my comfort zone, but I am super excited about it. ATOMSTACK just sent me their ATOMSTACK KRAFT Laser Engraver, and this is going to up my creative game. You've probably seen laser engraver and cutting machines all over the internet. And maybe you're curious about what they can do, but like me, you're a little bit intimidated. Well, today we are going to learn how to jump into this new technology together and learn something new. I don't know about you, but I am pretty excited to start. Okay friends, here it is, my new ATOMSTACK KRAFT Dual-laser Engraver. The first thing I notice about this laser is that it's quite a bit bigger than the other lasers I've seen. The lid is made of a thick orange acrylic, which means you don't have to wear safety goggles when you're working and you can just look right at what you're working on. Here's the dual beam laser, which consists of a 20-watt blue laser, great for cutting woods, acrylics, and other materials, and it also features a 1.2 watt infrared laser, which is great for engraving metals and also some plastics. This is the laser module selector switch on the front of the unit, which allows you to work in 3 modes: the blue laser, the red, or the dual mode. There's also an autofocus button, which makes things quite easy. One of the other things this laser has is an actual fire extinguishing system that sprays water on a project if it detects a flame. This is integrated into the air assist pump, which sucks out the smoke from the machine while it's working. If it senses fire, it pushes water through the air assist hose to extinguish it. The honeycomb bed is much bigger than the others I've seen, which will allow me to work with larger pieces of wood. Now, since I'm a DIYer, I'll probably be using this for cutting and working with wood products. There's also a camera on the lid, so you can easily position your engravings and monitor the process as it's happening. Installing the laser is easy, just clip it on and there's a screw on top to keep it in place. Connect the air extraction tube and follow the instructions for connecting the power and the air extractor. Make sure to plug in your USB key. Once everything is plugged in and connected, and your air filter is connected with proper ventilation, you're ready to go. Now for my purposes, and because I'm new to lasering, I'm using the ATOMSTACK Studio app first. The ATOMSTACK library comes with tons of different shapes and projects, so you can start engraving right away. The great thing about using the ATOMSTACK projects is that the layers and settings are already set up, so you can start learning how the machine works right away, which is what I'm doing. Once I'm focused and framed and I've picked my substrate, which is a 3mm basswood, I am ready to start. The ATOMSTACK library is a great alternative if you don't want to spend more money on software, and it's darn good. However, if you're more advanced, consider using Lightburn to unlock even more creative potential with the craft. Before I jump into my craft projects, I want to just try the dual laser setting with some simple text on an aluminum business card. After the card is in place, just focus the laser by pressing the autofocus button on the front of the machine. Next, I'm going to add my text in the ATOMSTACK Studio using their font. Let's see here. How about ATOMSTACK Dual-laser Test? Next, I'll size the text, and when it feels like it's about the right size, I'll frame it to make sure it fits on the card. Now I'll simply make sure the dual laser is on. Currently it's on blue. One press, it turns to red, and then once more, it's purple, which means both lasers are activated. Now let's engrave. This footage is not sped up, and it engraved the aluminum business card pretty quickly. It's not bad for a first try. Here's a different font and a second try. I've picked this butterfly from the ATOMSTACK library. They really do have some fun projects to choose from, which will help you learn the machine. Now I'll size it and make sure it's going to fit on my basswood by framing it. Next, I'll pick my settings and then start my cut. I've sped up the footage because some projects can take anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, but because this has 2 lasers, it can go faster than other laser cutter engravers on the market. Now this laser is fully enclosed with a terrific smoke extraction system. So if you're working in a small studio like I am, it's ideal. Now that we have everything cut out, it's time to start crafting. I've always wanted to put one of these little lanterns together. If the laser doesn't go 100% through the substrate, you can always sand off the little rough edges like I'm doing here. Since spring is officially here, I am going to spoil the little girls who live next door and make them some butterfly hangings for their bedroom. Here I'm painting the butterflies in some very bright colors, and next I will take some yarn and ribbon and tie it to the holes at the base of the butterfly, and then add some wood beads. Really simple, but looks beautiful hanging in a window. I've stained this cute little fox keychain a mint green, and then I'm going to add some strands of beads and turn it into a bag charm and hang it on a backpack. I still have a lot to learn on the ATOMSTACK Craft, but I was really excited to be able to jump in and start my laser journey with them. As I said, I'm not particularly tech savvy, but I was able to figure out a few things and I'm excited to keep going. I'm going to leave a link for everything I used for this project in the description below. Thumbs up if you like this video, leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and press the notification bell so that you know I have a new video. And if you want to see projects I don't share anywhere else, check me out on Patreon. I'll leave a link for that as well. If you want inspiration, grab one of my craft books. I think you'll like the Big Ass Book of Crafts, and I'll see you real soon. Bye everybody.